Hello everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more Let's Play F-Zero Expansion Kit. Today we're going to be bumping up the difficulty from Novice to Standard on GP races, so let's go ahead and get started. Once again, starting from the very bottom and working our way to the top with none other than the Jack Cup. So let us return to the Jack Cup and begin the GP races all over again. Because it's always a fun time to be doing things like that. Now it's time for a new racer to enter the scene. Or should I say, racers. Gomar and Shioh. God, I hope I said their names right. But anyways, these guys are two racers in one. How? I don't know. Probably brothers or something? Never really looked up on the F-Zero lore or anything like that. Alright, so let's talk about the difficulty in Standard mode now. As you would expect, the difficulty does go up quite a bit in Standard mode. Racers become more aggressive, and overall the races become harder to manage. But hey, at least we'll race on the same tracks again and again, except for the Edit Cup. I need to talk about the Edit Cup and how things panned out. Well, I wanted to make it a viewer's choice kind of thing, but like blah. What am I trying to say? It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, so I decided to come up with a backup plan. I came up with a new plan, and this is how it's going to go down. For this iteration of the Edit Cup, I'll actually save that for a surprise. Let's just say I did quite a bit of work since last time we raced on the Edit Cup. It's not so extreme like it was last time. And also, for this iteration of the Edit Cup, it's going to be more fun. And less frustrating, hopefully. If you remember or recall, if you happen to watch the Novice run of this cup, with me failing on the very first race, God, it's like me having to never play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and losing to Glass Joe. I'm serious, there are people who have lost to Glass Joe. I can't remember the name of the episode exactly. It was by Fine Bros, and I think it was like kids react to Punch-Out or something. It was very interesting and also pretty painful to watch. I mean, Glass Joe, I mean, come on, he's like one of the easiest bosses in existence next to the final boss of Gears of War 2. I'm serious, he's that freaking easy. Hell, even Glass Joe's better. Blah. Glass Joe is harder than the final boss of Gears 2. He's that easy. Now it's time for silence. I shall silence you all! Now, what can I talk about today? While I haven't had too much experience, no, that's wrong again. I've had some experience playing through each of the difficulties on the different cups and such. And I think if you play through all the cups on Standard and win, or at least make it within the top 3, you unlock the Joker Cup, I believe. Don't quote me on that though. I'm not 100% certain. Also, I don't know if I pointed this out yet, but... or the last time I was here, I don't think I've ever pointed this out, but there's a rather well-known glitch on silence when, if you happen to go too fast on this course, you'll fly off the track. I'm not kidding, I've had that happen before. It's around the starting position where people fly off the track, as demonstrated by Miss Zero. Well, that's done. Onward to the next one. Alrighty, Sand Ocean, we meet again. So, difficulty spike, that. Difficulty-wise, difficulty does go up quite a bit in Standard, but it's not the hardest thing ever. No, that's reserved for Master. And you can unlock Master difficulty by playing through all of the cups and making it within the top 3 on Novice, Standard, and Expert on all the normal cups, from Jack Cup all the way to the Joker Cup. The X Cup will be unlocked along with Master difficulty, so just thought I'd point that out, or put it out there, whatever. So, it's been a while since I've last recorded, more or less like about 2 weeks. Reason why it's been so long, I've been busy with life things, and really I've been doing other things too. But mainly it's life stuff. A lot of life things going on. I finished my job assessment, and it turned out that I did very well during the assessment, and I'm satisfied with it. It definitely learned that I'm very passionate for the career field that I want to pursue, and the next step is to head towards getting an education. Well, at least that's what we're going to be trying to do. I recently took like a little I recently took a test to determine my reading level and also my math skills. And my reading skills are 9th grade level, and my math skills are 8th grade. Something like that. Either way, it's around high school level, so go me. I know you're probably thinking that's not really that good, but for someone who has a mental disability such as me, I'd say that is good. That is actually really good that I have that good of a reading and math level. So, next step, what we're going to be doing, we may consider having me go for a GED if I can, which is very well possible. It is possible that I can go for a GED. I could have sworn I mentioned that it wouldn't be possible, but, well, what do you know, I've been proven wrong. I've been wrong before. I guess this time is no different. Okay, final lap, let's talk about something awesome. Maybe. Well, in recent news, during my time off, I decided to go ahead and remodify my Wii to be able to play backup games on the external hard drive, and I also decided to modify the Wii portion of my Wii U to make it do the same thing. And also make it be able to play GameCube backups on an external hard drive. Because many of you know the Wii U is not backwards compatible with Nintendo GameCube games. But modifying it using the Smash Stack method along with, or using different methods to enable homebrew, and getting Nintendo, which is the name of a homebrew application. Get that, and you'll be able to play backups of GameCube games off of the external hard drive. Don't worry, I own practically all the games that I have installed onto my external hard drive. There are some games in there that I don't own technically, so yay, piracy? No. Out of all the games that I own that are pirated, I only have about 3 Wii games that are pirated, and maybe, I can't remember how many GameCube games I have pirated, but it's less than 10. I'm gonna say roughly 5 or 6. But most of the games I have installed are mine. I have physical copies of said games. Not afraid to admit it. I mean, I have admitted piracy before, and this time is no different. what else to talk about? Well, in sports-related news, football is back on and it's stronger than ever. Despite me living in the state of Maine where everyone loves the New England Patriots, my heart still belongs to the Baltimore Ravens because, well, let's face it, Baltimore's my home. Well, it was my home. That's where I was born, in Baltimore City. And even in Maryland, it's still considered Raven territory. Just saying, it's there. I'm still a Ravens fan, and I always will be, pretty much for the rest of my life. So, what sucks about this year when it comes to the Ravens is that Ray Rice ended up getting ejected and removed from the Ravens because he punched his fiancée. Dang it, old man, why do you have to take my top spot, you jerk? Whatever, let's go. 6th race. So, do I defend Ray Rice as far as punching his wife in the face is concerned, or his fiancée, which is now his wife? Well, no. No, I don't. But I've also heard on the other side of the spectrum that his fiancée was kind of treating him like crap that night, and she spat in his face or something and ended up slapping him, so he fought back. This is one particular life lesson you need to take into account. No matter how bad a woman treats you, if you are a man, never hit a woman. Never. Why? Well, it just means if you hit a woman, then you're not a man. Simple as that. Don't hit women. At all. Can we move on to something more positive? Maybe. If I don't end up dying first. Oh, you jerk. How dare you get in my way? And how dare you start drifting? Have I gone over the 3 main stats of each machine? I think I have during the first video. Oh boy. Dang it all, man. Well, I'll be right back, and maybe I'll think of something to talk about in the meantime. Alright, let's try this again, and hopefully we'll make it without dying. Or at least explode and go out in a blaze of glory. And I win! Woohoo! Yes! Alright, not bad for standard. Sure, I lost a couple of races, but really, I don't care. Jack Cup is complete. And our final score, we still win! Woohoo! We won by 3 points. Nice. And with that, we're finished. Congratulations, we've won our first race on standard mode. If you manage to win a race, or no, if you manage to win a cup on standard, you get a blue X next to your green X. Just wanted to point that out. And if you win the cup on expert, then you get a purple X. And I think if you win on master, you get a red X. It just marks your progression and overall your completionist kind of thing. Also, those X's don't show up on the X Cup and also the Edit Cup. Just want to point it out there. Why? Because completionism, I guess. Also, because this is standard, the ending is a little bit different this time around. From standard difficulty onward, when you make it within the top 3, you'll see cardboard cutouts of all the sprites of the top 3 characters, including yourself. And also, character portrait endings. Each character is different. They all have different endings. I won't be able to show them all because I've already played through this game as 8 of the other characters. And there's still quite a bit left to go. 21 left, I believe. But anyways, this is the end of the video. This is General Snivy with Let's Play F-Zero Expansion Kit. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. Next time, we're going to be heading on off to the Queen Cup on Standard Mode. So, hope you all are looking forward to that, and I'll see you all later.